back in the day when I started practice, Cetaphil was really the skincare line for sensitive skin patients. And we used it for the cleansers, the moisturizers, the lotion for patients with sensitive skin, patients with cosmetic intolerance. Very widely used in our patients who had rosacea, because that cleansing process, it's really kind of a non-foaming cleanser.
Yeah.
And that cleansing process was just gentle. And we used it on patients with atopic dermatitis. It was really the go-to for a very long time for practicing dermatologists.
It's got that micellar or micellar technology to it.
Right.
It is essentially surfactant free. In the way that we think about surfactants, which are harsh cleansing agents. And because of that, you can apply Cetaphil cleanser and then you can take it off with a cotton swab.
Right.
Or a cotton ball. And
right.
It leaves a moisturizing cetal alcohol based moisturizer at the end. So it's both a moisturizer and a cleanser all in one. And I think that's the revolutionary part of it, is that it didn't have those harsh surfactants.
Right. I know you chat GPT'd away on this, so tell us about the pharmacist who started Cetaphil. It's such an interesting story.
I don't know his or her name, but I know they're based in Texas, so must be really smart. And so in 1947, this pharmacist said, the cetal alcohol or cetyl alcohol, which is kind of a combination fatty alcohol, is a great ingredient. Let's include that in the Cetaphil cleansing lotion, which now today is called the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. And he launched it. And it started to kind of gain popularity, as you mentioned, in around the mid 50s. I mean, he launched it in the late 40s, so it took some time, but started to gain some popularities in our dermatology colleagues and the healthcare professionals. And then word of mouth happened, and it spread like wildfire. In 1960, it was super popular. In 1995, it became more of an international brand. And then in 2021, there was some reformulation that happened to add a few new ingredients and just kind of reformulate and keep it up with the times.
Yeah. And I really think that is maybe missed on some of the dermatology community, is just the innovation that occurred back in the early 2021 reformulations, where they really started turning their eye on barrier function and making sure the barrier was maintained, better humectant ingredients. So they added, I know they added glycerin, they added niacinamide to the formulation, and they were really they also, as you mentioned, cetyl alcohol, which is a combination of cetyl alcohol and stearyl alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So two of these fatty alcohols together. They also added panthenol, which we know is a really good moisturizing and gentle, soothing ingredient for the skin. So they sort of started looking for things that would enhance the OG formula, but also kind of a cleaner approach. I know there were parabens that were taken out. Poor parabens, thrown under the bus, under the bus. But everybody was doing it. So, as I hear so many formulators say, we use preservatives that aren't even as good, but still, parabens, I know, were removed from this formulation. So it really became a cleaner, more hydrating, barrier supporting formulation, both the cleansers and the moisturizing cream and the lotion.